Hey everyone, Sunraikai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 12th and final episode of Vening Machine Isekai. So, we're currently in like the scary land, horror land, so, you know, but not a nice little place to end off the show, so I guess we'll see exactly how they decide to do that. So, let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Everyone pretty focused, I see. Yeah. Would you be a little bit nervous to walk into that very unwelcoming place as usual? Oh, I think I just saw more zombie children. Yeah, great. Yeah, but she's a scaredy cat, more so than Lamis. Yeah, bombardment would definitely be helpful. Is he gonna shoot cans of soda at them? Gasoline? I think it's gasoline, but they wouldn't know what that is. Don't drink that. You'll regret it. I wouldn't, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, not too close to you. for that reason. Here we go. Very interesting way to disperse it. You throw it in bottles, then just erase the bottles. You know? Burn. I'm here to help, guys. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I think he's pissed off. He does look quite powerful. He's no, you know, Momonga-sama, but, you know, he's got some power. He's no Ainzo or Gon. No Sorcerer King. Oh. You know, really wasn't expecting that from him. Definitely wasn't expecting earthbending. Oh. Well, damn. Because, yeah, this sucks because it's kind of splitting us off from each other. Yoku wakanai. I'll just do that, you know, it's that simple. Very arrogant man here. I wish he would meet Ainzo Gon to put him in his place. With this childish magic here. It's low-level magic. This wannabe. Yeah, don't underestimate this girl. Boom. We'll see about that. Oof, making her do the splits. Oh, come on, we've been down this road before. Let's not do this. Yeah, definitely helps. It's Jaws of Earth. I'll be honest, I read that as something else at first. I'm not going to clarify. Oof. We got like a 5% stack. Bam! Take that, you arrogant skeleton man. Yeah, not so tough now, are you? Actually took less time than I expected. Yeah, that was never that was never a balanced tower. Yatta. A sorry excuse for the true Skeleton King. Now just die. I know, right? We'll smash you and get our coin. Do we have company? Oh, damn. That's like a Frieza kind of attack, jeez. Oh no. Oh no, we are getting damage. What even kind of attack was that? Like, it didn't, like no one's bleeding, but definitely took damage. My hat! No! Okay, at least you have the name of the attack. Dark Torrent. Arm of the Dead that clings to light. Now that's a Chuny line. Hello. Oh damn, you've been getting called on our Isekai status. Called out. He definitely does look more intimidating than the last one. That's ours. Yeah, that's right. You better give it back to us. Well, it's different. We're the good guys. That man's smart. I give him that. Oof. Well, he tried, but yeah, that's not gonna. Oof. Oh, that could have been worse. Yeah, we should probably leave, honestly. No, that's step one. Here's step two. Yeah, we need to get out of here. Oh. I mean, we gotta try. He's not gonna break our wagon, is he? Oh no. She's not even really a fighter. Ugh. Oh, come on, you can't keep taking our girls. Please take the furry ones instead. I gotta say, this is definitely less positive than I was expecting for the final episode. I'm sure they're not dead or anything, but damn. They're definitely not in fighting condition. He just laughs. He hurts those wonderful girls and he just laughs. I don't blame her. It pissed me off too, but at least she, can attempt a fight. We're definitely not in a good position. We have to do something to give ourselves an opening to escape. Definitely want to turn around. Or that. That works too. I was going to say tank it with the vending machine. As long as we have each other, we'll be fine. Do we just... Okay, go small, wait. He's always thinking. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but, Long Mrs. Fighting Style reminds me a little bit of Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. Oof. We got sparkles and balloons. Reject the balloons. Take that line out of context. No, the balloons! They were happy. Oof. Nice kick. Ah, I think we did some damage. Need to have more fiber or protein in your diet. Something. I don't know, whatever makes strong bones. Oh, I will. You can count on that. We were not talking to you, man. Yeah, CPR. He has something to help. Generally, if it has like a heart symbol on it, it's good for medical stuff. I make sure. Oh, defibrillator. Okay, yeah, that would come in handy. Yeah, you just kind of have to do it. Okay, we're going for telekinesis. Yeah, hopefully it comes with some instructions. Yeah. Bump, bump, bump. Even if you say that, the temptation's real. Yeah, I'm used to more of the old school ones where you rub them side by side. They're all metally. But I guess that works too. She has a lot of faith in Boxo. Oh, there we go. I'm starting to get nervous, but there we go. She's like, why am I on the ground topless? What did I miss? Don't smother me. Yeah, if you don't mind, I would like to breathe, you know, if it's all the same to you. I'm just glad you guys didn't die, honestly. Clearly. Just gotta keep up with building up your power. You don't appreciate what a nice place that is until you see a much worse place. A general serving the Demon King. So he's not even top dog. Yeah, so was my takeaway too. Long time no see. Definitely for me, because it's been months since I watched that, you know, episode 10. Yeah, that was definitely very risky. Very yabai, but we got through it. But yeah, word clearly gets around. I see a little girl there. Barely on screen. Can't so he doesn't even say much. He definitely is. He's certainly loved by the people. Oh, there she is. Her wonderful twin tails. I mean, I could be convinced. And she leaves with that little Ojo-sama laughter. Thank you for all of that. Man, you would hate a big city. Oh, you invited me out? Well, he's not here, though. Okay, recruitment. He was stand out a little bit in this group. That's what I want to hear. Oh no, we're getting him too high up there. No, not for him. No. What's the opposite of reassuring? Concerning? Disheartening? Oh, she's no longer busy cowering away from all the scary stuff. I really could never say that word. That shot made it clear how short she is. Yeah, that is true. You do what you want, and if people approve, they'll follow you. You know, as long as they're transparent. Forgot about those stupid names that matches their hair color. Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of the wind. Boom. Oh, it's a nice little spot for a picnic. Oh yeah, that was so long ago. For me especially. But we're still alive. I wonder if we'll get a kiss scene before the end of the show. This would be a good time for it. Well said. Yeah, if you weren't there for that, man, that would have ended up much worse. Don't make Vening Machine cry. There's our survivors. You hunted us down. Oh, we're gonna get kisses from them too. Like gratitude kisses. Oh, we really are? Okay, I was half joking. Here we go. Go, Boxo. Right in front of his girlfriend too. Damn. Yeah, we can get a kiss from you too. I'm sure this is what she meant. Never translate that like that again. They literally just did it. Kiss over kiss over there one. And there we go. Looks like she's kissing the eye. What a beautiful scene. That's the kind of thing. It's the kind of thing to take a picture of and show the townspeople. And roll credits. Okay. That was the 12th and final episode of Isekai Vening Machine. Reborn as a Vening Machine, I now wander the dungeon. Okay, so this episode. Overall, I thought this was a pretty good finale. Really, like I have no real complaints, to be honest. Like we took down the guy we came here for, while at the same time facing down somebody much stronger, like a tier above on the bad guy hierarchy, right? A general to the Demon King and all that. So, which means, yeah, I managed to finish off this arc pretty cleanly this season, and introducing potential stuff for the future, right? The more like we did something cool, we accomplished something, but there's more left to do, kind of feeling. So that was great to see. Get to see how powerful he is. Get to fight him, and also clearly demonstrated himself as a dangerous threat. Very much almost killing Hulemi and Shui, which I'll get into more of that later. But yeah, we got to see We got to see Lamis do her best to fight him and did some damage, by the end, even though very powerful opponent, clearly, not to be messed with, but Boxo providing defense, she on the offense. We got to show what we were capable of and got to escape. Obviously, we're never going to defeat him in that scene. It would have made no sense narratively to do so, but we got out of there, which is good. But yeah, really just did a lot of damage to Hilami and Shui, like basically evil electricity, I guess you would call it. But bit of a close call there, a bit of a scare. Luckily, we did have Boxo come in clutch with a defibrillator to save the day. But scenes like that are always a little bit awkward because realistically, I did not expect them to die because this is just kind of not the kind of show to do that. So, admittedly, I did get a little bit nervous near the end. Like the longer it went on, I started to get a little bit into that realm of believing it's possible they might actually kill off one or two of these girls, but for the most part, I wasn't too worried, and that's just kind of the downside to having a show where you're not willing to kill off characters. That's why shows like Game of Thrones, Attack on Titan, one of the reasons why they're as popular as they are, is that you feel the stakes because they are willing to kill off characters, kill off important characters. And if a show doesn't demonstrate its willingness to do that, it's really not much of a worry that you're going to lose someone you care about. Like, for example, if they killed off Shui, a few episodes ago, and it was just Hilemi here on the verge of death, I would have been much more emotionally worked up as I watch it, because there's a real possibility she might actually die, but that wasn't the case for this show, so I never got too worried as a result. So there's always going to be that kind of disconnect because that's meta knowledge on my side that the in-universe characters like Lamis don't have, so that disconnect is kind of where the awkwardness comes in. But yes, I am glad she survived. Even though we tried to smother poor Shui to death after we saved her, but it's all good. Everyone pretty happy to have Lamis back. Everyone very much definitely appreciates our Vening Machine Kun protagonist. His presence there. Definitely a valuable member of the team, of the village. But yeah, had kind of like a little bit of wrap up for all the important characters, Even our Lolio Joe-sama character, But of course, the best thing was the very end where we got to go back to our meeting spot with Lamis and the Vening Machine, and eventually Shui and Hilami just showed up as well. And I joked about a kissing scene because I really didn't expect to get one. Really, that's why it was a joke. But the show actually did it. The show actually did it. Not only with Lamis, the main character, but we had like a thank you double kiss from our two side heroines, right? With Hilemi and Shui. Gotta love Shui's outfit, man. But getting Lamis pretty worked up, but with a little bit of help from Hilemi especially, we were able to make that kiss happen between our main heroine and our protagonist, Vening Machine. It just looks so funny. She's literally just kissing the Vening Machine as we have the typical sparkles and bubbles and hearts as the backdrop. Man, it's great. Just having romance between a girl and a Vening Machine is just amazing on so many levels. Like, because you can do kissing, of course, even though he doesn't really have lips, you can still approximate it, right? But how would you do tongue kissing? A deep kiss, that's my question. Like, we have some slots, right, where you put in money and stuff like that, so I would assume if you wanted to deep kiss a vending machine, you would stick your tongue in the coin slot. That's probably what I would suggest doing. I highly doubt the show would do that. Like, I was moderately surprised they did a kiss at all. If they actually tried to tongue kiss in the coin slot, I would be about 10 times more surprised, just to kind of give you a sense of scale for the level of surprise there, right? And as far as like an actual, 18 plus age scene, I mean, you could probably use a school desk as an example of what you could do there. It's a little bit more difficult because obviously the corners are very high on a vending machine and the bottom corners are up against the ground. So to make what I have in my head work out, you would pretty much have to either... Yeah, the most practical thing would be to knock him on his side. Of course, he does have the ability to transfer into different vending machines, including using like stuff with a hose. So with a little bit of creativity, you could definitely make an interesting age scene happen between the two of them. But again, the show's definitely not going to go into that territory. A doujinshi might, potentially, but the show definitely wouldn't. So just wanted to get those thoughts out real quick, but But yeah, as you know, we legit got a kissing scene to end off the season. A lot of like rom-com, slice of life shows, they don't even do that. They leave you hanging with no kiss after the first season. So I definitely appreciate the show was willing to do that. So get some extra marks in my book for that. And of course extra marks for having a nice little kiss between the other two girls to prompt that. So. Just our vending machine here getting all the girls. It's just great to see. I kissed from all three of our heroines in the final episode. What more could you ask for if you're an isekai protagonist? Because again, that's more than the typical isekai protagonist ends up getting. Like obviously the smartphone isekai is a bit of an exception. He gets lots of girls, lots of kisses, but it's not typical. It's not typical. But so that was a great way to end out the episode. Very good final episode. And so that's all I have to say about this episode in particular. Really good stuff, but the show as a whole. Now, reincarnated as a vending machine, way before the anime ever got announced, I heard the light novel title. I never read the light novel, but I heard the light novel title, and I thought to myself, that sounds amazing, that sounds hilarious, I can't wait to see an anime of that. We're talking, years ago. But then eventually the dream came true, and we actually got an anime adaptation announced and then adapted. So I was obviously pretty excited to get into it, and I had plenty of time to build up my expectations. So as a result of that, my expectations were unreasonably high. So understandably, it did not quite hit those expectations, but overall, I would say it was a very good anime. Nothing like top tier, right? Like aside from the creativity of the vending machine premise and its dedication to that, which I give it a lot of props for. Aside from that aspect, it was a very serviceable isekai show, I guess I would say. So, because it was a very serviceable isekai show, and it has that, amazing, hilarious, creative premise that it did make good use of, dedicated to, there's no kind of like cop-out, kind of like how the sword isekai did a little bit. Like, I'm just a sword, but it can actually, I'm almost not at all limited by that, really. They had the limitations here, like he can't talk, he does a few set phrases, that you would associate with a high-tech Japanese vending machine. He made good use of that. He operated within those limitations to make the best of it, right? The show, so no cop out there. So I give it a lot of extra points for that. So if you combine all that together, it was definitely a reasonably above average isekai show that I'm very glad that I watched, and I think everyone should give it a try if the premise at all sounds amusing to you. But. And because, like I said, the show even delivered on the kiss in the final episode. You can't expect that in a lot of shows, right? So, yeah, definitely a really good isekai show, all things considered. But, yeah, I think that's all I really had to say. So, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.